Not letting me talk just yet, but it will in just a second. Hey, everybody. I know you can't hear me just yet. Let's see. It usually takes just a second. Hang tight. I know you can't hear me yet, so hang tight just a minute, and I know it will give me video. Okay. Can you hear me now? Hang tight. We're having a little technical difficulty. Can you hear me? You can hear me?
I can hear you.
Now I can hear you. Awesome. It usually takes a minute to kick in. I'm sorry. I can hear all of you now. I couldn't hear myself. Not that I couldn't hear myself, but I could tell that you guys couldn't hear me. But you can hear me now, right?
Yes.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Welcome back, everybody. I see a lot of faces from last night. I see a lot of new faces. I know people are trying to figure out technology right now. We never dreamed that we would have to figure out so much technology, but thank goodness it was there and waiting for us so that we could have this capability to touch so many lives over this next hour. And I'm just so excited to be here. I'm so excited to just kind of launch into something new that we've never done. I love that, you never know, you never know when you're going to get thrown a curveball and you're going to have a need for something new. We've actually used Zoom meetings many a time, but never for anything like this. And now we see the value in it. I think I've been paying for a Zoom account for probably 3 or 4 years, even before I came over to this company. So I always had it. So I guess the universe, God knew that we were really going to need it. So now that we have a way we can all come together, we are so excited because we know that we all feel a little isolated right now. If you're a hugger or if you're a people person and you're just used to being around people because you're a extrovert, you're not an introvert, then we know that this struggle is real right now, right? Like if you're struggling a little bit, show me a little hand up that yes, you're like, I get that we need connection. So my husband's gone out of town for a few days. So I'm actually here alone. So it's really alone time. And it's just like, it's the reality that I can't go out, that I need to stay home and I need to just cut this curve really fast so that we can get through this to the other side. But on the other side of all of this, craziness, are good things that will come like this. So we're so excited. Most of us love, love, love sharing these products. We love, love, love the community that we have together. It is a massive community of strong women. It is a massive community of women that want to serve and to help. I've actually been in this industry for 30 years myself, and I've always done it because of the way it makes me feel to make a woman look and feel beautiful. Did I ever think I would land online doing it? I have no makeup on, because although we did it last night, I told Erica I'm doing it again. I think that's the best part of life, is that we're all on this journey of learning, and we never know where we're going to end up, where we're going to have the opportunity to really do something for ourselves. And self-care right now, guys, is so important. So taking this time out for yourself and just pausing for a minute and learning a little bit about how to make sure that you're taking care of yourself on a budget, because we know right now financially people are in different places, and so you want to make sure that you're still giving yourself something. And it doesn't matter if you're using our products or you just bring your whole makeup bag, and we kind of go through some ways that you can do some things with what you already have. That's really what we want to do. We want to every week teach you on a budget how to do some new tips and tricks. The reason we love these products is because of color. You'll see everything we have is full of bold, beautiful color. And so for those of you like me that has always, worn makeup, we never knew what professional makeup was because it wasn't even available to the public. How crazy is that? Like, you had to go into a store with a makeup artist to see what we get access to. So watch as it goes on and enjoy it, because it is the best kept secret on the planet. And I know a lot of you guys are clients and you already love the products. And so it's going to be something for everyone. You can learn more about the products you're using, or you can learn about some things that maybe you don't already have. Yeah, Kathy, am I seeing you over there with your wipes? Like this right here, I had a hidden emergency pack or I would be out right now. I actually paid extra to have these shipped to me because I will never be without these because they literally take off your whole face. So we have so many cool things that are all natural, that are organic, that are good for you, that are healthy. And the world right now needs to be using things that are really going to not strip away, you know, all of the goodness that's on your skin, which a lot of products do. So we're so excited. We have giveaways. Whoop, whoop. I have another set. We gave these away last night. We're going to do it again today. This is brand new. It is sold out every time it has come available, but I have some extra. So we want you to go look at your chat bar, and we want you to push the chat bar. Just there's a little icon down there with a little like, what is that thing called? Like where you would put in words.
Faces aren't they?
Yes.
I have them.
In that chat bar, if you will put over if you're a guest and who, you just put guest of who. So whoever invited you, Casey is going to be keeping up with that. And we are going to give these gifts away at the end. And we are so excited. So we have the lip balm, our new world famous lip balm. And this one actually is one of the colors. It's gorgeous. It smells good. You can use it on your cheeks. Like it's so versatile. And then we also have our world famous scrub. Okay, so this is a lip mask. It's brand new. It's really thick. It's got sugary, yummy goodness in it. You want to lick your lips. And I just did mine so that my lipstick will go on nicely. We're giving this away. So 2 things we're giving away. We need to see your beautiful faces. Hopefully you've got your video on. Hopefully you just learned how to get on Zoom, right? You had to actually download Zoom. Many of you maybe had never done that before. And now we get to virtually hang out and I have some group love. So we are just so excited you're here. This is, like I said, something that we are doing that we are so glad to bring to you. I'm so excited that Erica, who has been a makeup artist for 12, 13 years, she could have picked any brand she wanted. She loves that. Again, she has access to this pro makeup. And Erica, you're probably going to have to mute yourself. I think I must have done the mute when everybody comes in, which is awesome. So it's nice and quiet. So make sure you unmute yourself. But Erica is absolutely got so much extraordinary talent, but then she also knows how to simplify it and make a routine very duplicatable and doable for any woman. That's what we love about having pro makeup. It actually makes everybody who was scared of makeup better at it, okay? Because it's higher quality, higher pigment. It just goes easily, effortlessly. Use a little bitty bit. So I can imagine, because Erica didn't have access to this until a few years ago, I can imagine when she got to start using this, how it just like opened up the possibilities for her of what this does. So yeah, if you didn't mute yourself, I'll just mute everybody. I'm going to keep muting everybody. If you're on the phone, you got to mute yourself too, guys, regardless, because it'll bring in chatter. But we're really excited, so excited to have you all here. We are going to take questions at the end. So if put those into the chat bar, we'll be watching that and we'll make sure we come back and we answer everything. But we're all playing along because we all want to learn from Erica, because we're all students. Like, this is the classroom of life, and we actually get to do this together. So Erica, thank you, thank you, thank you for doing this for us. We love you. We are so excited to see you work your magic and help us work magic. And just tell us a little bit about who you are and what you're excited about.
Yeah, well, happy Saturday, guys. Happy pre-Easter. I'm just excited that you joined us for a little Beauty on a Budget girlfriend session. Again, my name is Erica. A little bit about me. I am a mom of 3. I have 2 teenagers and 1 toddler, and a truly incredible business with LimeLife by Alcone. I have been a makeup artist for 12 years in Columbia, Missouri, and I couldn't be more excited about what I get to offer to my clients now. This makeup is not only just super easy to use, but it's fun. It's just fun to put on. It's fun to watch the transformation. And I have to just go back and talk about, Blair said something about color. And then Kathy mentioned these like luxury makeup wipes. You guys, I'm telling you, I am excited to just share some pro tips with you. But the first one is, like, you have to know what you're working with. that's makeup that I put on at like 7 this morning. We've been having so many fun events like this. So I've had my makeup on, and did you see like it didn't fade into my skin. It wasn't gone, and it's already after 4. So the best makeup wipes. And I tell you another tip about these real quick. I just have to share this. Typically if you use a makeup wipe, you like feel like your skin is tight and you have to do something to it. Does anybody else agree with this? I just did the makeup wipe like probably 15 minutes ago, and my skin still feels okay. So just to let you know, it's super refreshing. But I'm super excited to talk to you guys about, as a makeup artist, as a mom, and as somebody who loves all things beauty, there are some like super basic things that we have the ability to offer to you guys. They're like the staples for creating lasting beauty. Like if you don't know where to start, or if you're not loving what you're currently using, you probably maybe already know how amazing these products are, but I just want to walk through some of the staples that we now are offering for us. It's a $69 beauty case, and I got started just like this 12 years ago with the basics, a total overhaul of a hodgepodge of products, and I'm so glad that I did. The most amazing cleanser, Dream Clean. Who all uses Dream Clean already? If you do, you know this is amazing, but it's really good for almost all skin types. If you struggle with acne, you will love this. I use it at almost 40 to keep my age spots faded. It's amazing. So if you don't already know that, but the secret to like having amazing makeup is your skincare. So start with the basics, a cleanser and a moisturizer. You never want to put makeup if you don't want your face to eat it, okay? You never want to put makeup on an unmoisturized or uncared for face. So I took off half of my face. This is the other half. So even as a makeup artist, like I don't do my makeup like I'm gonna get photographed every day because I'm a mom, right? So it's super natural makeup. So seriously, so lucky that we have access to it. Okay, who's gonna follow along? Because at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my skin. This is as interactive as you wanna make it. I can't see everyone's faces, but moisturize your skin, and then to prep it, this first base primer. This is the primer that also comes with a setting spray in this $69 offer. Again, this is exactly how I came into the industry, and 12 years later, I'm still here and loving it. And what can I say? Okay, so prime your face. Again, first base primer. And then we have to show you the power of this foundation. So again, beauty on a budget that still creates like a lasting look, something that you can do if you are still quarantined and working from home and you still need to look your best. If you have a foundation, whether that's the botanical wax foundation that I love, or just a regular foundation, you can go ahead and apply that. And then I'm going to show you the power of using our perfect setting powder. Okay, Blair, while I'm doing this, have I missed anything yet on our
Nope.
on a budget?
I can't win prizes because I don't know how to do any of this stuff, so it's fine.
Oh.
All guests can win prizes. You don't have to be interactive. You just have to put that you are a guest over in the comments.
And you are doing it. You're on here. Whoever said that, I don't know who it was, but I just want to tell you, you've done it. It's so funny, you guys, how we just tell ourselves, oh, I don't know if I can do that, or I'm not doing it right. I mean, that's what we've all done, right? Casey, Kathy, Blair, we said, why not? You know?
Absolutely.
And we're learning the Zoom thing. So
We're just
Okay, can I just
looking
talk
at it.
real quick about Botanical Wax Foundation? As a pro artist, as a mom, this is by far the best foundation I have ever used. It feels like second skin. Like, that's what my clients say. It just feels like they're wearing nothing, and it is by far the best. So if you haven't taken the quiz, Casey, can you post that like in the comments? I don't know if they'll be able to copy it from there. If not, the beauty guide who invited you to our Beauty on a Budget first weekend, she can help you do that, which is super awesome because we don't all have to be professionals. We just send a quiz link, right? You send the results back, and it's 99% accurate. I'm sitting here looking for my magic white powder.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
What did you apply yours with, Erica? Did you use a sponge or a brush?
I use the blender full.
Okay.
I never, prior to this foundation, loved a beauty blender, but this one is so soft. It's so bouncy.
I'm going
and
to
you
show
literally,
you before. It's a little guy, and then this is wet. So it gets almost twice as big when you wet it, and it acts like your own skin. It's crazy. Like, it's the most luxurious feeling I've ever felt applying makeup.
let me get this magic white powder.
Yeah, and it's different because you bounce this. If you guys are watching us, you don't swipe it because it actually sits on top of the skin. It never absorbs. This is one thing that doesn't come in the kit because we want to custom this color for you. But this is going to give you 20% off your products, just minimum. That's where everybody starts. And so right now with this crazy price, we've never had a kit. We all paid $179 to get in. And we really just don't go out recruiting everybody, but we know everybody has a need right now for extra money or savings to share with family and friends, to have a little handful of customers that, you know, you'll end up getting your products for free. There's never been this type of opportunity for us. So we don't want anyone to miss out. And it ends this week. It's ending Wednesday. So we're showing you basically everything that comes in this $69.
Yes. And what I have to just point out here is, I mean, this foundation literally works beautifully on all skin tones, all skin types. Obviously, I have clients from the fairest of fair to the deepest of darkest of richest skin tones. And I have a match for any of them. You know what I mean? And take the foundation quiz. And yes, it doesn't come in the kit, but again, with insider access, you get the discounts. Again, it's like a no-brainer. I mean, you get to shop from your personal store. If you're already a client, you know what you like. If you haven't started using any of the products, like having this sisterhood that's all here tonight on a Saturday night, we help you pick the best colors and shades that would work for you. And then you can follow along because we're just getting started with this Beauty on a Budget. I think this is going to be so fun.
Every week you can bring your guest here, and we will have makeup artists and those that are very good with the products each week sharing with whoever you invite how to use new products.
It's going to be so fun. Like, I'm so excited. So I'm sorry.
Collaboration. Yes.
I know. Okay. So again, tips and tricks on like the best bang for your buck, beauty on a budget, but where like you're creating something that's going to last. Can you tell how much this girl loves this magic white powder? Kathy or Casey or somebody, can you show them if yours is fuller than mine? It is seriously the most amazing translucent powder. I'll just dust it around on a big fluffy brush. And if you happen to get T-zone oil, you can just kind of where your brush is loaded, just go ahead and take it in those areas. I get real shiny through here. I have, the tip of my nose and the chin. And then I just dust it out towards my hairline. Usually, we don't get oil production or a lot of makeup movement around the outer side. So this magic white powder is basically like applying an airbrush look to your face. Even if you don't wear a lot of makeup, it just kind of takes a little of the dewiness away and just smooths it all out, and it really does help it stay in place. So again, as we're talking about how these, in the weeks to come, different things, I want to tell you too, the other part that you'll love about being an insider is that, or just a client, just to be honest, I mean, everything's custom, you guys. And so this is like a bronzer that I would use to contour and blush. Again, we'll go over those like in weeks to come, but like you never again have to worry about just having makeup that goes to waste because you don't use it. It lasts forever.
The environment. And so this is made of paper, and they're magnetic, and you can pop in and out. So you can always adjust this anytime you run low on one, instead of what you normally do, which is throw the whole thing away. It's just beautiful.
Right. So I don't know if you guys can see through the screen, but when you apply the translucent powder, even to a foundation that you currently have, it just kind of softens it all, and it does help keep it on. Now, typically I would do some contour and a blush, but I do want to show you guys a quick trick. Sorry, I got tongue tied. If you were here last night, then you saw that we used one lip color to create, or, you know, disperse color on our face. Last night I was super safe, and I used S'mores. This is just a gorgeous, it's almost a nudie neutral type of lip color. So Blair, tonight, I figured we could show the same trick. I know you were gonna change up colors, right? From S'mores to Cocotini, is that right?
Yep.
Okay, so I don't know if you're showing them, but this, you guys, this is Cake Pop. So, beauty on a budget, let's stretch one lip color that's super long wearing, it dries matte. You can add a gloss to it if you want, and we'll show you that at the end, but it lasts forever, and we're gonna use it as a cheek color and an eye color. So again, I had makeup on earlier, had some fun rust colors, but tonight we're gonna use Enduring Lip Color. So if you already have one of these, go ahead, pull it out, and then however you typically apply it, just to give you a little trick, I scrape almost all of the, all the excess off. And then you just apply it. It's kind of like, it's a lip gloss applicator. And I just do a super thin layer. I never wore bold lipstick. Let me just tell you this. Being with LimeLife by Alcone is not only like insider access to the most amazing products at a discount, but it's just been really fun to kind of play in my makeup again. You know, like, I don't know. Anybody else that's on agree with that? It's just fun. Okay. How pretty is that? Super pretty. I'm not even gonna go back into my applicator. I can always get more. But again, like you guys, if you have already seen this, you know it's an amazing trick. So I'm just gonna tap.
A new color.
What?
Try a new color, like us.
I know, right? So this is kind of hot pinky fuchsia. Okay, so if there was an imaginary line from the top of your ear towards your mouth, or if you do like 1, 2, 3, this finger would be any kind of contouring. This finger is gonna be any kind of color, like a blush, and then up here would be a highlight. We're not gonna do all of that tonight, so I'm just gonna kind of smile and tap this color on my cheek, and then I'm gonna switch fingers, and I'm just gonna press it in. It's a really bright, fun color. But what is awesome about high pigment, or like a highly pigmented product, is that you can stretch it out over like more of a surface. And so you get almost that like the colors coming from within your skin. Does that make sense? And it just looks really, really natural. You can also, if you happen to grab one of these, or if you already have one and it gets too intense, feel free to just take that blender full and you can kind of tone down your color. Okay, so still just dabbing off what I had on my hand. I'm just gonna press my finger. I feel like my shirt sleeves are getting tight, girls. Corona. I was like, why can't I get my arm over here? And I'm like, oh, it's because my shirt's getting tight. Sorry. We keep it real around here. Okay. So you can see that the color's on there. I just pressed it. It's not perfect, but because it's still a cream, right? It's not a powder. So just take your finger and you can smudge it out. Again, the pointy side of this Blenderful is really great for like cleanup. You know, like there's a, what is it, magic eraser or whatever for the kitchen. This is like the best tool for that. So again, dual multi-purpose. Okay, so I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm gonna do anything more. I mean, I just love this look. It's just fun. And what better of a time to try out a new makeup look than when we're quarantined? You know, like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the time to just play and have fun. But seriously, you guys, if you had to get on a Zoom, or you have to get on a Zoom next week, and you know that you have access to this kind of product where you can put together a 5-minute look that's fresh and fun, and, you know, how fun is that? Thank goodness I have that make-off wipe. That could have been a mess. We're going to talk about four more products. So we've already talked about the best cleanser, the Dream Clean, the skin therapy. Prep your skin. It'll hold this makeup on. We talked about the setting spray and the priming spray, literally made by a top-of-the-line company that it'll lock your makeup in for 16 hours. I'm just trying to think about what all you guys are going to get in this set. The Magic White Powder. We're going to talk about this amazing eyeliner. Perfect Fiber Mascara. Who already uses this? Who already knows that this literally is the best mascara? It's simple, it's easy, it's not cakey, it's not heavy. It's just the best mascara. Tip from the pro and anybody who uses LimeLife mascara already, warm it up, like stick it in your top, or, you know, somewhere that it can take the heat from your body, and it just literally makes it go on so smooth. If anybody is following along, now would be the time to put your mascara on. Again, I've been on these all day, so I've got mine on.
You put your mascara on before your liner?
No, not typically, but I have lashes on today.
Okay, I just didn't know.
Yeah. And, you know, honestly, I think it just depends. I mean, I really don't think there's rules to makeup. It's just what I have found that works the best.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I usually do put my eyeliner on after everything. So, but speaking of liner, and I'll show you a couple tricks. So you guys saw me mark that on my hand, right? What is like every woman's like worst complaint about eyeliner is that it like runs, it moves. This stuff is stay proof, okay? Stay proof. The most fine little tip. And if you think that you can't, I'm telling you, you can. Every single woman I know can use this perfect eyeliner. So again, now I've got to get my arm all funny. I want to show you guys something that I shared last night. If you tend to bring your eyeliner straight at your face or your eye like this, and then you feel like you can't get that nice, smooth line, what I'm going to invite you to do is pull your eyeliner across your eye. And when I do mine, I just kind of gently pull the skin and I raise my eyebrow. So I have to get really close because I don't have a mirror. And then you just pull this across. If you want to do short little strokes, you can. If you're like, I don't even know, she was just doing a karate move there. You know, like put the lid back on your eyeliner and just practice that movement of pulling it across. but I just love that once it goes on, it stays on. And then the last thing that we're gonna do, that's a lie too. We still have setting spray I've got to do. This is the stuff that lasts your makeup on forever. Made by, if you are on here and you haven't tried these products, Urban Decay's All Nighter is made by a company called Scandinavia, and that happens to be one of our brand partners for manufacturing our setting sprays. So if you don't already know how legit LimeLife by Alcone products are, like, I'm just going to keep telling you from that pro standpoint, these literally are top of the line products that have never before just been available like you and I. You just couldn't get your hands on them. So a little bragging there. And then you have to have humble lip gloss. If you are already following me, you know this is my favorite. So it's as if the company took all of my top selling products, my best selling products. I mean, it's what all my friends and family use. It's what all my clients use. And you can get all of it for yourself for $69. And then you're going to want to share it with your girlfriends. Am I right? I mean, you're going to want to share it with your girlfriends because, like, look at this lip gloss. Now, granted, this is over that pretty color, which did I tell you before I put my lips together? It's that long-wearing lip color, enduring lip color. We have like 30 some shades. So pretty. You could probably do this look with any of them, but it's transfer like proof. Like, you know, kiss a baby. It doesn't come off. But I want to swatch out this Humble if you haven't already seen it. Literally, I bet you could just do this and take a picture and send it to 5 of your girlfriends and be like, oh my gosh, you have to have Humble lip gloss. And they're going to be like, okay, where do I get it? You know, and that's when your decisions start. Do I just say, hey, I've got a link, or do I send them back to my beauty guide? I would recommend that you take advantage of this. Simple, easy, fun makeup. And again, this is exactly how I got started. You know, now I have a thriving, amazing, beautiful business as a pro artist and love my job with LimeLife by Alcone. I'm building a team. Like, I'm learning how to Zoom, you know? So, but it's exactly how I got started in the business. A $99 case worth of products that weren't near as good as this, but you can't go wrong. I mean, you just
Well,
can't
we all
go
paid
wrong.
$179 to join here. I mean, we all paid
Right.
$179.
Yeah.
So we're so excited to be able to share this with as many women as possible because we know everyone's lives have drastically changed in the last month. And yeah, you're gonna hold up all that goodness. And you know, I know you said, Erica, last night you were saying how, you know, with your other business before, you would just send them off to buy things in different places because you didn't have the quality. Now you've built a massive customer base because people come back for this over and over again because these products sell themselves. I tell people, we do not sell, we share. You don't ever have to. In fact, next month, we're going to have one of the very first, and this is all top secret. You guys are in on the top secret. We're going to have one of the very first apps of its kind on the phone that literally is going to work for us, that you will have a link that you can send out. And every time that link links to a referral, that person will get gifted. It's going to keep up with everything, our customers. It's going to keep up with us and what we want and our goals are. And it's so unique in the industry that it's going to be something that's going to make people look at us because it's going to do the work for us. So we're all very excited because anything that this company brings out is always the top, the best. They wait a little bit longer because they don't put anything out unless it's more than perfect. And so it's, you know, I always tell people it's a win-win, you know, and it's a win-win at $179 really. And that's a whole different kit. It's got $400 worth of amazing in it, but to get your foot in the door and to just, you know, shop at your 20% off and be able to add on anything you want immediately. I will tell you, one of my girls that signed up this week, she already has her kit. These kits are first priority. You are going to get your kit immediately. It goes out before anything else. And just, you know, this week we were once again reminded of the times that we are in and the company we're with, because we had our hand sanitizer come back online. And it was an 8-month supply. It was going to, they just knew it would last at least 5 days. Y'all, it didn't last an hour. It lasted an hour. So right now we're in a little bit of, you know, trying to get different people to get in different parts. So, you know, as I will tell you, we're fully loaded on everything, and our warehouse is open, and we're giving them absolute grace because we know they're half staffed. They're up, you know, in New York and New Jersey. But it's been amazing to watch this company collaborate. They take care of us like every one of us is a CEO. You never feel like you're hanging out wondering, because Michelle, the owner of the company, she comes on every day if she has to give us the update of the warehouse. She doesn't put profit first, because that's not how this company operates. They put people first, and that's their warehouse employees. That's all of us in the field. That's all of our customers. And so most of us have only been here for about 2.5 years. The company's 5 years old, but they launched really as a 60-year-old product line. It's the first company of its kind that actually took a pro brand. So it was already a very successful beauty brand used by all the makeup artists. First time they ever took anything like this, and were able to say, okay, we're going to, and honestly, Michelle fought the direct sales model, but it's the way she could create millionaires. And we already have women in 5 years making ridiculous money. We have an opportunity event going on right now that's just, I just keep listening to all the stories. One of my favorites yesterday was a gal who was just talking about the future of, you know, brick and mortar, and that it's not going to be that way anymore. That, you know, obviously Amazon knew what they were doing. And right now, look, Amazon is what would we do right now without Amazon to bring things home? And then all of our food coming into the home, all of our groceries coming into the home. So the world was slowly changing now, because so many brick and mortars are they're going to have to close down, because how will they open back up, right? So it's so hard to think about, but the world is always changing. And I feel like this is where the world is going. And that's what she was talking about yesterday. So it's kind of like, you know, when opportunity knocks, you know, all you got to do is just listen, and you got to follow the women. And I want you to hear from a few of these women, because we all, you know, I see Raleen and Cinda, you guys weren't on last night. Just share, like, what has this, Geraldine, anybody who just wants to share a point or two about, like, how, you know, why this has been such a seamless business for you guys to do. Whoever wants to start.
I'll go. This is Geraldine. I'm a full-time special education teacher, and I work this into, you know, the nooks and crannies, and they're all over the place. You know, a lot of times people will say, oh, I'm just too busy, you know, I'm a full-time, you know, whatever. But, you know, there's always a time when I can work this in. I can literally go to the bathroom and text 2 people. I can, you know, I know, like, you guys are giggling, but how many of you have done that? You know, you've done that, right? On my lunch minute, I'm constantly working my business, and I work it on my way home. You know, while I'm driving, I'll, you know, tell my car to call somebody, and I will call them up and talk to them. I mean, I just think that if you really want it, you'll figure it out.
Yeah,
that's the bottom line. You'll figure it out, you know. And I am extremely busy. I work on a nonprofit organization for Africa. I'm a full-time teacher, and I do this full-time. And
love it.
And I'm making great money, and this is the vehicle.
You had your best month ever last month, Geraldine.
I had my best month ever last month, and the CEO contacted me and told me congratulations. Yeah. What company does that? I've worked as a school teacher for 33 years, and I've never had a superintendent say to me, great job getting all those IEPs written, Geraldine. You know, they don't do that. You know, if I'm lucky, I get breakfast twice a year or something at my school. I mean, they just don't do that. And this company, she did that. She reached out and told me congratulations. So it's an amazing company. And you can see the sisterhood and the teamwork here that we're all working together on. It's truly just, so awesome and fun, and it fulfills so many different needs, and many of them are nothing to do with finances, and you don't even realize that you needed it until you found it, and you went, oh, where have you been all my life? So.
All right, I see you're unmuted, Raylene. You want to take it next?
Yeah, sure. For me, I feel like I honestly didn't even realize I was coming in for the money, because I was really coming in because I continued inside to want to be with people socially, so for me, when I was like, okay, I'm not going to work anymore, I'm going to retire. And then all of a sudden I was like, what was I thinking? I miss everybody. I miss interacting with everybody. I miss getting to speak into people's lives. And I think a lot of times we draw in like nurses because they love to serve and to just, they bring so much love and care to people. We draw in teachers because they love to educate and teach. We draw in entrepreneurs and even CEOs and lawyers and doctors because they like being at the top of their game, professionally. We draw in everybody. We draw in the stay-at-home mom. And I love this because, there's nobody that doesn't qualify to come be a part of our team. Everybody does. And so when I started to think, oh, I'm going to retire, because I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm too old. Maybe this isn't my thing anymore. I was like 56, not like that's old, but when I jumped back in 2 years ago, I was like, no, I love this. And my first thought wasn't, I've got to do this for the money, but I enjoy making the extra money and being able to bless others. In fact, this last week, I've had friends that are older that, all of a sudden couldn't even pay for their mortgage. I don't even know how to say it, but they're not on this call, but they couldn't even pay their mortgage. And I knew that, and one of my friends, she's in her 70s, and I was able to go to my bank, not like Robert and I's account, but to my LimeLife account bank and go withdraw money and walk straight into her home and hand her an envelope and go, you know what, bless you. Where else could I do that? Had I stayed at home and decided, okay, my days are done and I'm just going to play tennis and go watch movies and have lunch with my friends, I wouldn't have had that extra money to be able to go bless. And that's the part that I love, is having the extra funds at my fingertips because of working a business. And through that, I get to bless others. So that's it. Hold on.
Well, joy. I'm going to tell you something. I never realized how much I missed makeup because I've been in the makeup industry before, and it's been years and years. And when somebody offered me the cleansers and moisturizers to try, I just fell in love with them. And I came into this business strictly just to get my product at a discount. And the more I put it on my face, the more I played with the pro makeup, something just bloomed inside of me that had been gone for many, many years, because I like Raylene, and like the majority of us, love to serve. And so it's such an opportunity to reach into another person's life and to be able to support them and encourage them on so many different levels. It's an opportunity to help your community, because I get the honor and privilege to be able to support an addiction and recovery program in my community, and to be able to go to those women too. We just did a spring fling with them about a month ago, and they all came to my house, and I got to spoil and pamper them with gifts, and got to spoil and pamper them with a makeover, and they left left my home feeling so good. And I just had already promised God that with this house that we had, this new house, that it was going to be a place where people were going to be welcome. So I get to use LimeLife in that very way often. And so it's just a lot of joy for me, a lot of joy. Not that I'm here financially. I do like the extra income, of course, who doesn't? And being able to, my husband say, hey, I want to go buy a new gun. And I go, honey, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and get that gun. I'll buy it for you. That's been fun too, to be able to bless him as well. So this sisterhood is the best. It really, really is. And when people say that, they genuinely mean it, because I have friends all over the United States now. And I guarantee you, if I needed anything, they'd be there for me.
Absolutely. This is just a drop in the bucket. Feels like a part of this company that's truly all about community connection and just being able to collaborate and work together. We are all so blessed that we accidentally found this. No one had ever really heard of LimeLife a few years ago. It's still a baby company, 5 years old, but the company is doing $100 million a year. So it's a product they've already been used out there. You get to use something that has never on everyday girls' faces like ours. And so it's just bless yourself through self-care. And that's why I look at this whole kit as a self-care kit. It's you start taking care of you if you're not, and then you show others. I tell people all the time, the simplest thing we do in this business is we fall in love with these amazing products, which most of us have done. We use them. We share them. We teach other people how to share them. It's just that simple. There's nothing complicated about what we do. I think that's why women come in and they make an extra $200 a month or $500 a month or $1,000 a month. It's amazing the income that's being made. And I do believe that direct sale is going to be the future, because companies like Amazon having success, and then the virus that shut you down. Janice, you're a good example. You got a retail store and you're a nail salon owner. And, I see you on live, and I'm like, I'm happy that she can throw in all about LimeLife, because it's really the only thing that makes you you can sell out of all your clothes. You can't do your nails anymore because you can't touch people. And so I think about women like you. I'm happy because I'm like, the one thing that I know a woman is not going to do without. She's going to use a foundation. She's going to use a cleanser or maybe a moisturizer, whether the maintenance or low maintenance women. Everyone wants to know how to take care of herself. So I'm sure you could do that, Janice, and then I just unmuted you. I think nope, didn't. Because I know you expected to have to, now you would have to shut your salon down. Have you felt an easier transition? Now you have other things you obviously sell a product.
My customers have just been awesome. I have such great support on all ends of my business, but I haven't even missed my nail income at all. Actually, honestly, I would like to retire from that part of my business because of my health. So my LimeLife customers have been amazing, and the more they try products, the more they go online and order them themselves. Some went to see me, some and have built great friendships from that. And I love building confidence in others, and I've just seen them personally grow, and the smile on their face and the glow of their skin. The product speaks for itself, and their results are amazing. So as far as my nail business, I feel like God's moving me, shoving me off the cliff or whatever. And so it works great with my boutique, whether I continue with nails or the salon end of it, only God knows.
That's right. So that we all get to use these amazing products. I know Kathy breaking that. Let's go into the draw case. Ready? Let's give away. Let's first the lip balm. And if you're a winner, then I get with your person that invited you here and get that address to them so that I'm going to get this in the mail to you. So first is our lip balm. Who's our winner, Casey?
Okay, well, so I have 4 guests that I'm about to put in the drawing. We have 6 guests participating are here today, but remember at the beginning we said turn your video on so that you are full participation. We want to get to know you and feel really intimate with you. So come back and turn your video and be video ready so that you can win next time. But I am putting in Joanne Taylor. Raise your hand, Joanne. Yay! Vicki Gleason. Yay! Raise your hand again. It was too fast. Yay! Gina. Yay! And Michelle Nelson. Yay, there you are. Okay, that's all the guests I have. Does anyone have anyone else that I missed? Okay, I have those 4.
We have Julie Chapman on video too. Do you not have her?
I do have Julie and Carson, but they did not have their video on today.
Julie Chapman does. I see her.
Yeah, I see her.
Oh, there you are. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I've been messaging you. Okay, hey Julie, is Carson with you? Is Carson? Okay, I'm gonna put Julie and Carson together so y'all win one prize. If I draw y'all.
They're a mother-daughter team.
Got it. Shake it up good. All right. Our winner for, what is it?
The you can use our multitasker.
Joanne Taylor. Yay. Okay, to scrub.
Spin your whale and scrub.
Scrub it up, dub.
Come on home.
Julie Chapman. You snuck in there.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so we want to hear you guys what things you might learn about in the future. We're going to have a calendar of events that's going to let you know every week
Kathy,
what we're doing. And we
Blair, let Kathy close because we can't hear you.
Perfect.
Or Erica, you close.
Can I say something? Can y'all hear me? Can I say something?
Yes.
You close.
Well, I just want to say that I don't want you to ever think you're too old for this job, because as we retire, we feel like we don't have a purpose. I'll be 69 in June, and I don't know what I would do without my LimeLife. So don't ever say you're too old to start this, because you're not.
I love that.
Okay, you want me to close? Okay, so does anybody want to post there or say anything about what they learned today? We'd like to know that too, so make sure you put that in the chat. Things that you learned today, or maybe things you want to see in the future. That would be great too. But we are going to be having these once a week, even once everything clears up. This has been so much fun. We did it yesterday and today. So we are so excited that you're here. And we have more guests than we did yesterday. So that's working out too. So people invited more people. Thank you so much for spending your time with us this afternoon. And make sure you go in the chat. Oh, and if you had someone that won today, make sure you put in the chat. Is that okay? Just put it in the chat, the address that it goes to, Blair?
Sure, yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
If you want a gift, put your information in the chat so Blair can get that. And we cannot wait till next Friday. I do not know what's happening next Friday, but we will let you know so that you can invite more people. And those of you that are new on here, because I've got some girls that are new, this is perfect for you to invite your people, let them see things, and we're doing the work for you. I mean, it's perfect, you know, to just invite your people. So thank you so much for inviting your people. And thank you so much, Erica, for doing this yesterday and today.
I want to throw out there, guest, bring a guest with you next time and get your name in the drawing twice. So if you are going to stay a client, that's awesome. We love our clients. Bring a guest and you get your name in twice. Or if you're a beauty guide next time you join us, then you're going to want to have guests here to win prizes. So, yay!
Love it. Awesome, everyone. Thank y'all. Happy Easter. Have a beautiful holiday tomorrow. And we will see you guys next Friday at 8 p.m. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.